simple, fun,
What's the hardest thing you had to
goofy things. The hardest thing? Oh, we had to do a wheelbarrow race, which my 13-year-old was with this. Yeah, with your partner. You gotta hold the legs. That was hard. And my 13-year-old was actually the wheelbarrow. Thank God, because I think all of us old folks would have died. And I had the average age of the people who participated in the 20s for sure. So it was me, Chris Ashton, you know Chris, Jenna Olson. I don't know if you know her or not. She's a walk to connector. My husband Steve and my daughter Kelly. She had a blast. I thought this 13-year-old was going to be whining the whole time, but it was 24 hours, and they expect that you should camp. And we were prepared. We had a SUV packed with our camping gear, but all the campsites were filled, and you weren't allowed to camp any place that was illegal. So we ended up camping out at my house, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, but at the quote campground, we had to do all kinds of campfire things, like make s'mores with a different ingredient, roast your marshmallow without using a campfire. So you just have to be very creative about coming up with the answers. And you either have to take a picture or a video of what you do, and you post it. We had the best time. There was probably about 150 teams, and the teams are 2 to 6 people. Yeah, so we were all run all around Denver for 24 hours. It was a blast. At the end of it, my daughter says, I want to do this again next year. I'm like, great. She goes, and I want to do it with my own friends. I said, fantastic. So, yeah, so they'll probably need me to chaperone, which is fine, but yeah.
So was there a winner or just completely?
Yeah, so you have to be very strategic about your points and your time, because you get your points, and then there's particular events that that get judged, and then you get extra judging points, and it's all this peer judging, and yeah, so like catch a fish, obviously there's lots of ways to catch a fish, but the most creative one will get more points. So like if somebody, right, exactly. So like if someone put scuba gear on and jumped in the ice lake and caught a fish, they'd probably get more points than somebody catching a goldfish in their pond, whatever. So, so anyway, the top teams, I don't know how many teams from each place, go and do an international Questable competition. I think it's in like Thailand or something, I don't know. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, we were the oldest group by probably 20 years, but it didn't stop us, and we had an absolute blast. And I mean, and that's one of the things that, so we all got, it's Friday from 6, I think, to Saturday at 6, something like that. So Thursday night's when you get the list. And so we all got together, and we had a conversation of, do we want to win? Do we want to have fun? What's our goal? What's our priority? Right. Yeah. What's Tim doing? Oh, Tim is parked down there? Tim? Are you coming to breakfast? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're already done? I'll tell you what. There's like walking by yourself speed. Yes. Which is the same speed as walking with a group of people, but the time is so different. What? You keep going up here further. Yeah, we're just gonna go. We drove down here. You can hear it. So this is Goodson Rec Center right here. This is University. So some folks parked here. They came off the University and drove down actually to the Rec Center. But there's a parking lot where we parked right up on University. is Julia de Coven Park.
The Coven.
Yeah.
I get the name because I saw that and I thought, well, that's close to university, but no, she's
Yeah, and I'll correct that for next time.
oh no, it does. It's not a huge deal.
Well, what I'll say, I'll be clear that we're parking at Julia de Coven Park, which is at the entrance to the turn to Goodson, which should be more clear. Which should be clear, right?
It's the next right after. Something. I don't know. But I can't believe that this is built must have been a little piece
Well, if it's the city, unless it's being run by the city.
all it takes is getting a building permit.
Oh, what? We almost missed 25.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Debbie, be my model.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, she wants you to do something crazy, and I'm not. That was crazy. Okay. I'm not creative.
Because we all got such personality, and when you're standing there going, it doesn't show your personality at all. Good morning.
How did you get into this job?
So, I have a business called Eat, Walk, Learn, and this summer, so earlier this year, I was planning this walk on the Nine Creeks Loop, which is I was making it, I was branding it the Nine Creeks Loop. It was my project, and so it's a loop that's the Sand Creek to the High Line to the Cherry Creek to the Platte back to Sand Creek. So it's a 41-mile loop around the city of Denver on the Denver Regional Trail System. Excuse me. And I just wanted to do a reconnaissance walk, and I was looking for sponsors to underwrite my walk. See, I didn't even know if that was possible. I had no idea. This is just an idea.
Okay.
So, I got a little hold of the High Line Conservancy and made an appointment and went in to talk to Harriet, who's the executive director, and I said, this is what I'm doing. And she says, well, I think what you're doing is interesting. I'm glad you're using the High Line. I'm not quite sure that's how I want to sponsor you. But let's keep talking. And so she says, you know, because the High Line has been designated as one of the, actually we're going to go straight to finish on the trail. Yeah. Gwen,
We're going to go straight to finish
Yeah.
on the trail.
we're walking the trail, not the parking lots. So she says, well, here's what my problem is. We got this 71-mile trail that nobody uses and nobody realizes how long it is and how it connects and where to go on it. Good morning. And we're getting ready to start, we've hired this marketing company to start this feedback loop with the community to really understand what people want to happen to the trail, because Denver Water wants to get out of the water business here. So how could you get people out on the trail? And I said, well, what if we organize a 71-mile walk? The segments that she goes, that's brilliant. So then, since I'm a business, so Walk to Connect is a co-op, a walking co-op, and I'm a business member of Walk to Connect co-op. And so they contracted Walk to Connect, who subcontracted me to do the walk. So, but it was all from just a cold call to a project that I was thinking about that turned into this. So.
And how did you get into walking as your business? Before you came up with the idea that led to this?
I'll have to tell you on the next leg.
Oh,
How's that?
okay.
I'll get you coming out on the next leg. I got 10 miles on the next leg.
Have you done the 9 rivers yet?
The 9 rivers.
Or the 9, what'd you say?
Nine Creeks Loop.
9 Creek.
I have. So I did that this summer.
Okay.
And I blogged about that. That's on my blog too. So when you go to my blog and you go click where it says High Line, there's also a click for Nine Creeks Loop.
9 Creek.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
But you're going to do that again too, aren't you?
yes. I got a lot of things coming up.
And now that I'm
Yeah, now that you know. Let's go up over here to the grass and we'll gather for a final picture. Yeah, over, well,